was here, I got attacked right after a promo by Luke Casey. And I can sit here and I can complain about how he attacked me and how I didn't just really get to finish the promo. But you know what? My views have changed since then because I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about what I had to say because I have a new perspective on my career. Hold on. I have a new perspective of who I am as a person. Because for a very long time, I had no idea who the hell I am. And rest assured, FA-5, there is going to be no chance of Luke Casey coming out here because I was told by management if he stepped foot over here or came out here at all, he'd be suspended and vacated of the FA-5 championship. And I'd face NEFFEX and Adrian Jacobs. But for now, it's just me and you. I'm going to tell you a story because for a long time, of course, I didn't know who the hell I was. As a really, really long time. This story happened years and years ago. You would know this is me by how I'm about to describe it. This is a very sweet kid, hard-working kid. Fucking kind of shit, would do anything for anyone. Worked harder than everyone else. You wouldn't think, oh, how is that RJ White? Because for the first 2 seasons, you're like, well, what an arrogant asshole. Egomaniac, narcissistic bitch. For a very long time, that's all I was. But that was not for the faint of heart. Because to start out, that was me. I was that sweet little kid. And you would think, hey, how did that change? But this is how it changed. People like Luke Casey. People like Luke Casey putting other people down. Because for a very long time, I was this really, really good, I was a decent person. If you needed help, I was there. But that was me years and years ago, before high school. But people like Luke Casey would put people like me down. They would use them. They would put them down, step right over them, and act like they're not even there. For a very long time, that's exactly how it was. And for a long time, I didn't care. But it was the exact moment when everybody that worked twice as less for me, cheated on everything, achieved twice as much as me. So I thought as a little kid, why would someone who works twice as less do so much more than someone who does twice as more? So at that moment, I was like, why even try to work hard if everybody else could do it without doing shit? Success is not based on hard work, is what I was taught. So for a very, very, very long time, I became the exact thing I hated. I became that same person, the person that is reflected in Luke Casey. The same person I was in season 1 and 2. I put everyone down. I cheated to win. I didn't work worth shit. I didn't do shit because I succeeded without it. But I thought I succeeded. I really did. Until I realized very quickly that I'm on my losing streak in season 2. No. Hard work was what I needed. But I didn't know that. I just thought, oh, everybody else succeeded doing the wrong thing. So why would I even try? So I continued on that path. For a very long time, I was on that path until 4th of July Bash. These 4-win seasons, that culminated at 4th of July Bash. When I was facing NEFFEX in the heart of his FA-5 championship reign. And yeah, my ego was going down real quick. Because NEFFEX was the best. NEFFEX was the best. But I wanted to prove myself because I was jealous. Just like Luke Casey. Luke Casey has been jealous of NEFFEX, and this is exactly why he turned to exactly who I was. At 4th of July Bash, he downgraded NEFFEX over and over again, telling him he can't do it. He is not good enough, and that resonated with me more than NEFFEX. As soon as he did that, I thought to myself, wow, that is exactly how I am. So as soon as I lose that match, I go home, I look in the mirror, I wash my face. And I look in that mirror, and I look, and I see someone that I fucking hate. I see someone that is exactly the whole thing I hated as growing up. I turned into the very thing I despised. And from that day, you could see, as I went to the ring, I didn't know how to act, because for a very long time, I was the good guy. But I hadn't been that for a very, very long time. So I had to walk in that ring, swallow my pride, and say, I'm going to change. And that's exactly what I did. I worked hard. I ate better. I worked harder. I was nicer. And I decided that I was going to be the best me, and I was going to work my ass off to get where I wanted to be. And then, for the whole season, I lost. But I told myself, oh, I'll get my shot. I'll get my shot, and when I do, I'm gonna succeed. I'm gonna be the best here. I'm gonna be the greatest in FA-5. And It didn't really turn out that way, did it? For a long time, I worked hard, but I didn't have the grit. I didn't have the strive to do what it takes to win. I didn't have what it took to win because I had everything and a work ethic, but I didn't have everything up here. I lost my mindset. And that changed over the course of the season. Getting screwed over and over again, whether it's sold out, whether Adrian Jacobs cost me a match, whether it's them double teaming me after they handcuffed Adam X. For a very long time, it changed. It changed. And I won that Royal Rumble and I realized I was going to be FA-5 champion. This is everything I worked for all year. I was going to be FA-5 champion. But no, I go out here and I have my little speech. And Luke Casey, he comes in and he attacks me. Downgrades me. He steps over me like everyone did as I grew up. And that made me sick to my fucking stomach. So as soon as that happened, I went home. I looked in that mirror again and I realized I needed the best of both worlds. Because as much as I'm going to work my ass off, I can't do anything unless I have the mindset to become a champion. You can work as hard as you can, but if you don't do everything it takes to win, to have the grit and determination to do whatever it takes to win, you aren't going to succeed. So I decided from that moment on, I was going to do better. And now we're at the present. After I attacked Luke Casey right in the middle of this ring, this is me. This is exactly who I am now. No longer am I just going to sit by the wayside and just let opportunities pass me by. No, I'm going to all or nothing and I'm becoming FA-5 champion. Because Luke Casey, he has disrespected the FA-5 championship. He has downgraded the title. He has downgraded this brand. He did everything he can to win because he can't do anything worth shit without his backup. Lush up, yeah, bullshit. You're let chicken shit. For a very long time, you didn't know how to be FA-5 champion. You have disrespected this entire brand that we worked hard to build. Now I'm telling you right now, I'm going to do everything it takes. I'm going to fight with everything. I'm going to fight with everything for FA-5. I'm going to fight for the loyal fans that watch this product. I'm going to fight for this brand that we have put so much prestige on. I'm going to fight for that championship. Because I'm going to fight with everything in my heart. I'm going to fight with everything in my soul. I'm going to fight with everything in my goddamn being. Because for so long, I had no idea who I was. But for right now, in this moment, I'm telling you right now, I know exactly who the hell I am. I am RJ White. I am RJ White. I'm RJ White. I'm greatness personified. I'm RJ White. Greatness defined. I'm RJ goddamn White. I am pure greatness. At all or nothing, Luke Casey, I'm becoming FA-5 champion, and I'm putting respect back in FA-5.
Adrian Jacobs thinks he can walk around, say whatever he wants. Well, people keep asking me who the Punisher truly is. In reality, he's the opposite of a soul collector. And a soul they collected years and years ago has been built up with rage. That's why I showed up to understand what a true demon is like. Now he wants to challenge me to a no-holds-barred match. I think what he doesn't realize is that my demons don't hide any longer. I am sick. I am tired of everybody calling me the Soul Collector. In reality, he is gone, and the demon of him has arisen. Like I said before, there is no possible way it's Adrian Jacobs, Luke Casey, or RJ White ever bring the Soul Collector back. Time to show what a true demon is. Time to unlock the demons.